is a story of revenge. Part 2 involves betrayal. Long story short.
Okay. I do believe everything is up and running, but really fast. I do want to... Yes, I want to make sure I know... what? Load and fix. Okay, cool. That shouldn't affect anything. This is just my creative world, and I wanted to make sure that I could process this right. Okay. So it's 1 to 10 ratio. 1 gear makes 10 of these, which is actually hilarious. Because we're going to be messing around with this today. Okay, cool. That is actually very easy. Okay. Wow. Okay. That, I guess some recipes got removed. That's actually weird. Okay, so we got our automatic iron going over here, which is amazing. And what we want to do with this now is it's going to be shipped over here to where our manufacturing is going to begin. And the first step of the manufacturing, we're going to go ahead and get done right now, nice and easy. And it is simply, boom. This is going to make us some iron gears. And we're going to have, the fast inserters. I want those researched. So I need 30 sciences. I need 7 more. Okay. 8 more. I can't count, guys. That is 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, we simply get this, and then we get a copper vein going. Yeah. So, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. What do I have queued up after this? Oh, I don't have anything queued up at all. Well, let's enqueue some things. I mean, none of these things I, definitely need right now. That's just so that I have it queued up, and I can always swap queue as we go, if need be. Well, this thing's out of iron again, but that doesn't really matter at this point. Because this over here is all just kind of my personal supply now. I don't actually... The only thing that needs to stay up is coal power, because I actually get more personal supply from the not personal supply. If that makes any sense. So we'll probably make 2 modules of the red science. Wow, this is riveting. So I'm trying to think. Do some brainstorming. We can go and remove what we don't need over here. I mean, getting that's nice. That's nice. I can take that now. And I don't know why I hadn't removed that burner one before. So yeah, we are going to want to get rid of the burner inserters and the burner mining drills, because we just straight up will never use those again. So whenever possible, we will just get rid of them. Almost there. We almost got all the sciences thrown in there. This is so much fun. Okay. So all the sciences are in there now. We're going to want a buttload of conveyors. So, simply the way that we're going to start this is we're going to get the iron to where it needs to go. we'll probably do is to the north is where we will put the science distributors, and we'll have our iron highway start going south. Which means that this probably needs to move. So, what's going to happen is we're going to extend this a significant amount further eastward. That way I can expand the smelting factory there when the time comes. But then what we're also going to do is we're going to, shoot, I can't think. My brain's already dying, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to start the iron highway, which is simply a concept of we're going to load that thing up with iron, and it's just going to get shipped south. We'll have manufacturing go southwards, and then up north, we'll have research. Okay. And my inventory is going to be so flooded with iron, but that is actually fine. So, around here is probably where we'll make the turn. In the middle of the woods. So it's super obnoxious. Right here. So yeah. These are the superhighway concepts. So the initial ones, we'll want to leave enough room. Actually, wait a second. What we're going to want to do, actually, is this. That way they're all on one side. Which means that the far side isn't going to be picked from, so we'll have some assemblies pick underneath to balance it out. It makes sense eventually, trust me. Actually, wait. I know a way that we can balance this out. I know a way. A splitter. Put a splitter there, and that helps balance it. No, it doesn't. Why would I think that would? That definitely would not. I'm just dumb. Okay? That's what it is. So yeah. Over here is where we'll start to have some of the assemblages. So take out some of these trees. I'm trying to think. We'll do. So we'll feed in. I don't have filters though. Yeah. How far until I can get filtered ones of these? Bulk inserters, stack inserters. Wait, do they already have filters? They may already have filters. Give me 1 second. Oh, they already have filters. Never mind. I'm just dumb. So yeah, we'll do copper, and then we'll combine coal and stone. So that means we'll get a tread going like this. Right? No. We need more space in between. So boom, and boom. So yeah, this right here is our iron. So what it's going to need to do, well, that'll need to be a speed inserter. But we'll have it get plopped on like that. Comes over here. And it is going to get chucked into this. Which, once again, we'll need speed inserters there. But right here, this now is going to be our gear producer. Oh, I can't wait till I get better power lines. This is obnoxious. Okay, we almost got those done. We just kind of gotta wait. Okay, so then we'll need 10 of these. So wait, we can actually go and get those crafting. These will be exported onto a belt. Have something around there. And then they'll be underground running up to that. Let's actually shift that down one. That's finally done. Let's go. So we'll need to clear out these trees. We have so much wood right now. Which is unfortunate because it's a resource I don't really ever use. Eventually we'll get to the point where we can just burn down these trees. How's pollution looking? Frightening. Frightening. So and all of these are going to do red signs. No, I skipped one. So we get red signs hooked up on all of these bad boys. So we need 10 fast inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And then 10 normal inserters. This is not long enough. And I'm out of iron. Okay. That is a very easy to fix problem. Problem solved. So yeah, first ones, we'll get these feeders, get that running. So then what'll happen is, I'm trying to think of a good grouping. It actually won't matter. We'll do pairs up. That way it'll at least look nice, but the end, I can't really save any space, no matter how I set these up. So that'll go there. And then the slower inserters will be export. Like that. And then I just need some more power line pulls. And I'm doing all this, and my brain's just now realizing that we don't actually have the, what's it called yet? the copper mine. We still have to set that up. But really quick, we can go and get these powered. We need one of these, because this is where the copper gets chucked on. Yeah, well, we should have plenty of copper gears. Yeah. And then really fast, we can set up the pathway that the science is going to be. Dang it! How do I make these? I may automate these. Okay, I need more copper, and I'm going to go and steal the other science one while we're up here. because we'll start out with 6. But I'm pretty sure if I make 2 of these, I can go up to 12. Which that'd be super nice. Hello, science building. Yeah, screw it. We'll just take all the copper. So I'll need 1 more of those. And then we need to get another mining plant hooked up. Yeah, so we'll do copper mining plant. Then we should get red science completely automated, which is going to be great. And then we can just chain these. Which we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more fast inserters. So, boom. And then it's just a matter of making sure that all of the inserters... Wait a second, I only need 1 inserter in between. Right? Yeah, I only need 1 in between. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, boom. As soon as we get this going, we should be good. We should be good. Unless I crash the power grid. And then we won't be good. We'll start with 3 coals. One there. That's a burner. I don't want a burner 1. They are garbage. 1 there. And 1 more right there. Let's push this out a couple more. Now I'm not making any stupid errors. And once again, I'm out of transport belts. This is the story of my life. We do that lovely thing. We make 5 more of these bad boys. So 1, 2, 3 gap. Right in the center. There's our export lane. And there is our import lane. Wow, look at that perfect amount. So, I don't need fancy ones. Yep, but I am out of iron. Yeah, so the first things that we'll automate for personal use is definitely inserters and transport belts. We'll need 3 more of those. And luckily, because we're doing a smaller setup, I actually think that I only need like 4 power line poles for the smelting. 3! Oh, that is beautiful. And that is the mining going. How's power looking now? Scary. Power is getting a little frightening. But nothing bad. Nothing bad. So, let's make a splitter. I'll have the splitter run on these north. So, splits there. I need more! Give me more! There we go. That'll get fuel, and we have automated copper. And I'm running into a rock. Very genius of me. So, very quickly, we'll need to make a second engine and boiler. Yeah. That's the next thing we'll want to do once we get red science going. Because we are getting very close to hitting an energy stale. And then pollution is growing, which is super unfortunate. So we'll need to find out what we need to do there. Because I am particularly bad at killing bugs. So I honestly may text that buddy that I had to do it last time. And I may ask him to do it again if I'm being completely honest. So then I just want all of these to condense to one side of the conveyor. Like that. And then it should start going in there. We should have first science automated, which is so great. So once everything kicks on, we're going to look at power. Because I would like to make automated inserters and belts first. But if that's not possible, I'm going to get the power done. Because what we're going to see is this is going to kick up a ton when the research buildings kick on. Which is what is kind of frightening me. So all of our auto crafters are on, which is already capping out. Oh, we're going to be so over on power. Oh no, everything's going to slow down so much. Okay, so I need one boiler. I'm out of iron. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. Give me more iron. Okay, and then I'll need 2 inserters. But things are on. We're getting automatic research, which is great. I can't wait till I get napalm and I can just burn this forest again. Oh my gosh! Okay, yeah. So this should fix power. Okay, that's what I thought. So we can do that. That way we can just get rid of more of the burners because they actually are kind of garbage. Look at that, another research done. Let's go. And then we'll want some pipes. Pipe. Oh, wait. That could be bad. That could be bad. Okay. I almost made a huge mistake. Did we research everything? We researched everything. Well, Let's enqueue some more stuff. So we got steam running out the butt end of these. Get some engines placed on. Get them all hooked up to the power supply. Much better. Power problem solved. Look at that. It's beautiful. The pollution is going to skyrocket after that addition, though. The research, it's just infinite. It doesn't stop. Let's go ahead and queue that. And then I'll queue that science. But I'm really only going to do stuff that are just red, because that's all I have the ability to do. There's other stuff I want to research before I start dealing with the green science. I'm suffering from my own success. The red science is backing up. Oh, I'm suffering from too much success. Oh, jeez. Okay. Stop finishing things. I need a think game. Let me think. Okay. Okay, conveyor belts. We're going to get these done real fast. So we'll have it come off the system. It'll go down. Okay, and envision how this is going to go. What is the rate? So we need one of each every second. Gear manufacturing, 2 every half second, which means one of those supplies 2. Okay. Which means I need 1, 2, 3 of these. And then I'll have a fast insert pull. These insert. And it'll come off this branch right there. No, it will not. No, it will not. It'll come off of the branch right here. Stop researching things! I almost defeated the entire reason I made this go so far out. I don't need more wood. I have too much wood. So right here. So that makes the gears. And then the gears will go on a conveyor, come out here. And then these will both make belts. And then I do 2 long hand. I think I'm doing this right. So you make gears and you make belts, both of you. The gears will get placed on this track. And then the belts will be placed on that track. I think this makes sense. But I think a lot of things make sense that don't, so... And then you need to come down to there. That. And then I need 2 more of these, because I've used more than what I thought I would. You go into there, you go into there, you go there. Why did I make an extra fast one? We'll see if something gets held up somewhere. Oh, this is why. I remember now. Oh my gosh, everything is researching. Stop researching, please. And then this guy needs power. Okay, I see one hold up, and that's up here. So if I increase the intake in this system, Will that solve? Because this thing needs to be continuously crafting. Because then if this thing is continuously crafting, the other two should be continuously crafting as well. Which this one, I think... That one's breaking even. Did I do my math wrong? Wait. That has a half-second craft time. Oh my gosh, I just did the math wrong. So all this, I don't need. We've researched everything. I can just research better bullets now. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing that. Ugh, jeez. I need more iron. Okay, give me the iron. Okay, we got the iron. I'm like strobing out here. Ugh. Okay. Now we want to automate inserters. So let's clear out an area below this. So we can have more wood in our inventory. In a little bit we need to go explore. Because I'm like getting very afraid that pollution's gonna do something bad. It's still only in explore areas, which is good. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be that way for long. Which is not good. Oh, look at this. Let's solve this problem. Those could connect the whole time? Okay. So, I need 9 more. Now let's get the feeds in. Okay. Like that, we get belts sorted out. And then we get power sorted out. Like that. Just to crank up the amount of iron that we're producing. This is lovely. I love that. Okay. Have those capped out again? No, they didn't. They didn't. Because now the iron is underproducing, so we can make one of these. It's just a matter of trying to balance out the ratio. So we throw that in. And we'll see if that's enough to kick it back up to where it needs to be. Actually, what am I talking about? We can just look at production stats. So, past minute. Okay. Let's switch it to 5 seconds. Yeah, we still need more iron ore. Yeah, so this game, it's just making sure that crap like that doesn't happen. Catch you off guard. And then if we go to production. Okay, now we got 18 to 16, which is very good. We always want production. We want those numbers to be as close as possible. We want it to be in favor of production instead of consumption. I'm hoping it catches back up. Because right now it's looking like the end ones aren't getting anything. Okay. This actually looks like it may be perfectly balanced. Or at least it almost is. That's actually really close to being perfectly balanced, which is good. I will take almost perfectly balanced any time of the day. Especially because science... Oh, well, that's why it kind of capped out, because this is capped out over here. Okay, well, we got what I wanted done, the big science. So, with that done, thanks for stopping by. That's actually funny. I didn't know you could do that with trains. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.